What's going on, wrestling fans? I am here at OSCW Wrestling with the one and only Chase Emery. Chase, I guess, where would we start with this? The first question I have to ask you is, when would you say, if you could pinpoint a time or place when you caught that wrestling bug?
Well, it's funny. When I was a little kid, I saw wrestling on the TV, and I loved watching it. And I told my dad I wanted to do wrestling. So what did he do? He put me on an amateur wrestling mat. So for 13 years, through high school, college, I did amateur wrestling. I was on the mat, building up those mat skills. And then after that run was over, I got that professional wrestling itch. It just came back. And that's why I'm here today.
Right. And, when you get that wrestling bug, and like you said, you get that wrestling itch, what would success look like to Chase Emery? Because it looks different to everybody. Is it signing with the WWE, AEW, one of the big three-letter companies? Or is it paying your bills wrestling? What does success mean to you?
I don't want to put it on just one path I feel like I have to go to. Ultimately, it is, being able to make a living doing this, and that is the end goal. How I do it, that's up to, God himself. But, that is my goal, is to make a living doing this.
Right, and I think that's a great way to answer the question, because you don't want to pigeonhole yourself. Finally, we're at OSCW. I know you're a regular here. What is it about OSCW that separates itself from all the other indies around?
Well, OSCW, if you look, they have a professional setup, professional sound. All the graphics are up, a good wrestling ring, and they got good wrestlers. But what ultimately drives me to come here, every time they run, is the people that are in charge. They treat me like family, not just a wrestler.
Finally, Chase, where can fans get a hold of you, and where can bookers get a hold of you to, put you on their shows?
Oh, wow. If you go on Facebook, you can get me at Chase Emery, E-M-E-R-Y, and then on Instagram at Chase_Emery_wrestling. And then my X account, Twitter, is Chase_Emery98. If you direct message me, I'll respond about a booking, or if you have a question for me, I'll respond.
Well, thank you, Chase. We appreciate your time. And wish you the best of luck, brother. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.